Good morning, dear students. Now, today I will explain the nucleus of the cell. So, as I describe the cell is the structural and functional unit of the organism. And inside the cell, there is cell organelles, which is suspended in the cytoplasm, and out of these a prominent structure present there in the cytoplasm, which is known as nucleus. It is often referred to as the brain of the cell. You can see in other books it is also written as control center of the cell. Nucleus is also known as control center of the cell because it controls all the activities of the cell, because it determines the basic nature of the cell. That's why. And the nucleus is bounded by a double membrane called the nuclear membrane or nuclear envelope, lined by an inner layer called nuclear lamina. You can see here the outer covering of nucleus is known as nuclear envelope or nuclear membrane. Same as cell. In cell, the cell is bounded by cell membrane. Same as here, nucleus is bounded by nuclear membrane or nuclear envelope. Then inside the nuclear membrane, there is a lining, the inner layer, which is known as nuclear lamina. So it is double layered structure, and outer layer is known as nuclear envelope or nuclear membrane, and the inner membrane is known as nuclear lamina. Inside the nucleus, there is a jelly-like substance which is known as nucleoplasm. Again, same as cell, inside the cell there is jelly-like structure known as cytoplasm. But here in nucleus, there is a jelly-like substance inside it which is known as nucleoplasm. And in the nucleus, it lies a tuft of twinned structure called the nuclear reticulum or chromatin. Inside nucleus, there lies a tuft of twinned structure. A thread-like structure is present there which is known as chromatin or nuclear reticulum. Inside the nucleoplasm is a dense structure called the nucleolus. Same as here, inside the cell there is a nucleus, and inside nucleus there is nucleolus, which help in the synthesis of ribosome. So during cell division, the nuclear reticulum or chromatin opens up to form distinct thread-like structure called the chromosomes, and in chromosomes there are genes that determine all the characteristics of organism reside in the chromosomes. Thus, nucleus contains thread-like structure called chromosomes, and chromosomes can be seen only when the cell divides. Chromosomes contain genes and which are the units of inheritance. The function of chromosomes is to transfer the characteristics from the parents to the offspring. Offspring means children. The function of chromosome is to transfer the characteristics from the parent to their children through the genes, which is called inheritance. So gene is a unit of inheritance in living organism, and the genes control the transfer of hereditary characters from parents to offspring. This means that our parents pass on some of their characteristics, features to us through their genes. It is the genes inherited from our parents which are responsible for our various body features or we can say that the com- complexion or the shape of the body parts, hair, eyes, our appearance, all these depends on the genes. So it is a genetic character which transfer from the parents to offspring. So the chromosomes are known as hereditary vehicle. Chromosomes are also known as hereditary vehicle because it transfers the hereditary character from the parents to the offspring. So this is all about the nucleus and the chromosomes present in the nucleus. The activity is given here to observe the plant cell. I already discussed you and already you have done this in lab manual also. So to observe a plant cell, the onion bulb you have to take and take it out the slice of the onion and watch it under the uh, microscope by putting one or two drop of methylene blue on it, and then watch it under the microscope. What you will see, you will observe that small compartment like structures called cells are there, and you would also notice a small dot in each of these compartments, and this dot is the nucleus of the cell. All cells have distinct but similar shape. The shape of each cell is given by an outer membrane which make them look like a compartment. So here you can see a compartment like structure and one dark colored dot is there. The dot is the nucleus and the bounded structure is cell. In detail, I have already explained you in the activity which you have done in lab manual. So what is the discussion? The small compartments that you see are actually the cells, and the cells that Robert Hooke observed are very different from the cells you see here. These are the living cells with material inside, while he saw cells that were dead and empty. So this is about the cell and nucleus.